Welcome back, Liberty Trollers. We are live here in Orlando, Florida somewhere. I was passing through this parking lot to go to a cannabis dispensary to conduct a First Amendment sidewalk audit. And I see these cop cars here, and then right over here, like where I'm standing, the black man they have in the patrol vehicle right now, who's under arrest currently, was taken down with violence to the ground. And from what I overheard from the man who was tackled and arrested, it was all over a signature from his perspective. I don't know what's going on. No one's explained anything to me. All I can tell you is that these sheriff deputies are absolute tyrants. I was actually threatened with arrest already by the tyrant over here on the left. I'll get his name and badge number again here shortly. But while I'm out here just kind of witnessing this, one of the Publix employees, not these guys here, but there was another guy who was proactively talking to me. I didn't talk to him. He was talking to me, and then I was responding. And because he saw my camera pointing at him for talking to me, he assaults me by saying, "You better get that camera off of me, or I'm going to take it out of your hands," while approaching me aggressively and getting in my face and being aggressive. So now I'm going to press charges. And so I want to make sure this goes live for you all to see, so that way this tyrant here doesn't try anything. Tensions are high right now. He just took someone to the ground. I don't know why, but that's the story. No, I don't have my ID. Before we go through the process, did you see, when you saw the video I showed you of my video, was that assault? You saw that as assault, right?
He made a statement that he was going to knock your phone out of your hand, and he walked towards you.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, do you want to provide me with your identification so we can go on?
Yeah, I'll give you my name and birth date.
Okay, do you have a Florida driver's license?
Not on me at the moment, no.
Oh, you have one issued to you?
Yes, I do have one. You got it. This guy's a prick. Notice the attitude from this guy. And he refuses to take down my public records request. My first name is Zach.
Zach?
Z-A-C-H.
Zachary or is it
Zachary. Z-A-C-H-A-R-Y.
last name?
He just asked me if I want to write a statement. I said yes. I had to put you guys on pause there, or turn the audio off. Oh, this is the guy right here that assaulted me right here. The dark gray shirt. This is the guy right here. Hey, that's him right there. Can you detain him for me, please? That's him in the gray shirt walking to his car.
Okay.
All right, please detain him. I want to go get his license plate real quick. Where'd he go, Liberty Trollers? I don't see him. There he is. Just getting his license plate. Hey, the cop is going to probably need you here in a minute, sir. I'm pressing charges on you for assault. Sir. 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 I'm going to be pressing charges against you. You're going to need to stay here. Hey. Hey. You scared? Yeah, he's scared. Yeah, he knows he fucked up. Excuse my French. That's right, the guilty always run away. So now I gotta get back to this tyrant deputy and put in my statement. Of course, I probably just gave away my identification and all that for nothing because they're just gonna let this guy go. Probably should have pushed him to detain the gentleman before giving him my name and birthday, but this guy probably would have took off. Deputy probably would have took off and ignored me if I wouldn't have given him my information, which I know they crave more than anything. Well, he just went to the Walgreens area over there. I just want to make sure I'm giving my stuff for no reason at all. I just want to make sure I'm giving it to you for a good reason.
I got you, and I'm going to have you airdrop it to me so that way I can get the evidence of it.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to submit that under a case number as well.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll be more than happy to go.
All right, great.
Deal with him.
Okay.
What I need you to do is write your name on that line right there, and then give me your statement right there. I understand that it's on video, but I do also need a statement from you.
Sure. All right.
You're willing to testify in court and prosecute criminally? Yep. Was that a yes? Yes. Okay. And there's one of those two boxes there on the side of the box.
If I can ask for your help real quick, can you tell me who that? Sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm turning the camera this way. So, do you know that gentleman's name? The dark gray shirt?
I'm new to the store, so I don't.
Huh?
I'm new to the store, so I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No worries. I'll wait for him.
All right, thank you.
All right, for those of you just coming in, I was just driving through this parking lot to get to a sidewalk audit, somewhere right around here. I was literally like 20 seconds away from a cannabis dispensary. Actually, I was going to go do an audit outside of on a sidewalk, and I see all these cop cars here. One of them's gone, so this is the last one remaining. And I saw this officer right here physically throw down a black man right here. So obviously that caught my attention. So I came up to ask for the CAD number very politely, and this officer right here that's taking my statement, he was very rude. This guy has tyrant vibes all over him. And then I asked him if I can do a public records request.
Sign in that line right there for me if you want to read it. That's Marcy's Law. It's going to be basically for victim confidentiality, for your name, phone number, all that kind of stuff. All right. The address on your driver's license is still an address I can hold in somewhere. And you will give me permission? Yes. Do I need to? I mean, you're the victim of a crime, so if we have to mail you anything, the city insurance office will mail you anything. Okay, that's fine.
Then just switch to UP.
Oh, is it you? I'm sorry.
That's fine.
If you don't mind, just say anything.
Okay. Just write it in that box. He's got the voice nice.
Can I update this part later? Can't remember. I mean, as best as you can, and then just put the best thing that you know. Actually, I would just think of just the zip code. And the best thing you know. Makes sense. You were born in here, the state. Just state or just the country. It's just state code, isn't it? Date of birth? You already have it.
I will get that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have you put an X in that box right there for me. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to get a copy of this.
Don't mind me asking what happened.
Trespass after warning. He chose not to leave, and he chose not to leave. He turned around and started talking to us. And went to go make contact with him. He decided to get his hands for taking it around. Over his jiu-jitsu. So,
Please do calls.
your case number is on there. Okay. I'm going to write this up and go make contact with him. I'll be able to obtain all of his information.
Okay.
We'll go from there. Okay?
Do I need to wait here or?
No, sir. You're free to go.
Okay. Are you going to be able to? Is there going to be an arrest made?
I'll update you on the case. If I make contact with him, we'll
Okay.
figure it out from there. I'm going to have to talk to him.
Do you know? So I saw he went this way.
Okay.
See that building right next to the Walgreens?
Yes, sir. In
So
between
he
those two.
went right over there somewhere.
Okay, so probably to the Walgreens.
Okay.
I will go and look in that area. If I do not see him, then I will get back in contact with the Publix representative. That's my name. That's my badge number.
Is that
The
067571?
067571. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then you can do a public records request right there. That's the phone number there. I would give it a few days. Obviously, we're also coming up to the holidays, so I don't know when the admin people are going to be in the office for the rest of the week. I imagine they will be through Wednesday, but I don't quote me on that. I don't know.
When I do a public records request to get this incident here, is there any number you can give me to reference? Because it's going to ask me for an incident or a case or
That's the case
something.
number.
This is for mine. I mean, for the...
That's for yours. No, sir, I will not be giving you that one. Again, you have my name and my badge number.
Okay.
If you request to get my call log for the entire day, you can do so.
Okay.
That
So
is public
I just
record,
put
and then
Publix, this address,
that's fine.
and
You
then
can get,
the time.
You can get it
that
through there as well.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. All right, guys. I'm going to turn around here in just a second. So I just attempted to press charges. I don't think anything's going to happen, honestly, but the guy that assaulted me, he walked over. You guys, if you were in the chat earlier, you saw that I was walking after the guy to let him know, like, hey, stick around. Law enforcement's going to want to talk to you. There he goes right there. I don't think he's going to find the guy, and if he does, we'll probably let him go. I'm just looking at the comments here for the first time. 1 second. Yeah, so that officer, that was Deputy Boatwright, Boatright, Deputy Boatwright, badge number 9688. Here's the information here for this case. So yeah, guys, I was just driving through here, heading right over here. There's a cannabis dispensary apparently right over here somewhere. That might be it right there at the red brick. But yeah, I saw law enforcement just sitting out here. They took a guy down to the ground like really hard right here. And of course, I was like, whoa, okay, I have to see what's going on there. And I'm going to start walking this way just in case we get lucky and law enforcement actually runs into the aggressor. Probably not. So yeah, that Deputy Boatwright, he was a prick. He calmed down a little bit though towards the end of that process there that you guys witnessed, but he was still adamantly refusing to take down my public records request. All I wanted was the CAD or incident number relating to the guy they took down to the ground for over a trespass. So I just learned that it was over a trespass warning, and they threw the guy down to the ground because he didn't leave quick enough. That's what I gathered. So that's what the deputy just told me. I don't know why they were trying to trespass the guy, so I got to figure all that out. I'm going to have to do a story on that. And, I mean, something tells me that this tyrant probably used unnecessary force. So the Publix employee who assaulted me, he walked over here. Yeah, Florida's a police state. The thing is, I know where these deputies go for their, I know where their sheriff's office is, and they have some good people working over there. There's a detective over there that I referenced by name to the one officer and say, hey, I think I may need to go do a training over at your all's sheriff's office on Chapter 119 of the Florida statutes relating to public records law. Any public servant, including deputies, out in the course of their official duties, when a member of the public within reason ask for them to submit it on our behalf, they have to. And he was telling me that he's not required by law to do it, so he wasn't going to do it. He was just going to refer me to go DIY, do it myself. All right, so I see that might be him right there. So it looks like he might actually be trying to look for this employee potentially. But I reckon the employee's probably hiding somewhere. This tyrant's not going to like me walking over here, checking things out. I don't care. He was a douche. Even though he settled down a little bit towards the end there, he still wasn't willing to take down my public records request, which is not good. If you all spot him before I do, let me know. He's a Publix employee, black man, kind of disproportionate looking. He's like kind of chubby fat up top and skinny down below. He's wearing a dark gray Publix shirt, polo, short sleeve. Gonna make my way back around to Publix because, I mean, I don't think this guy's gonna take off for the day because he has to work at some point. Oh, that reminds me. Dang, I forgot to follow up with the one employee who was willing to talk to me after he got off the phone to give me the information of the guy I'm trying to find, so I at least know his name. Otherwise, it's gonna be harder for me to have to do some work on my end to get the footage over to law enforcement, and then they play this whole guessing game, which takes months. I don't know if you guys remember that video where I was attacked by a black woman at a WIC office, but I went through this whole ordeal. I'm going to give you guys an update once I get some body cam footage, so stay tuned for that. Here's another, I think that's our deputy over there. He just came back. Yeah, that's him. So it looks like he might be going to go get that information himself about said employee. So he saw the video footage of the assault. I turned off my camera. Of course, I made sure he was recording with his body cam, just in case, because I mean that guy was ready to arrest me earlier before I went live for simply asking questions, and he said I was impeding on his investigation, and he told me to get back 25 feet. And so I said, "Oh, you're talking about Halo law, but there has to be an element of harassment. Do you feel harassed?" And he walked right up in my face. All right, I'm gonna walk inside a private business here. This is Publix, by the way, because I need to find out who this Publix employee is. So I'm gonna put my phone kind of like, I guess it's called, what's it called? Like fictitiously recording, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, here we go. So they're all behind this door right here. Excuse me, man. Perhaps you can help me. There was a Publix employee I was working with earlier or talking to. He's wearing, I forget his name. He's got like a dark gray polo on. Hispanic guy, I think, or black guy, black Hispanic. He works here. Today he's wearing like a dark polo shirt and black slacks. I want to say.
Is he the manager? Or?
Yeah, he looks like a manager. Yeah, he looks like one of the managers. He's a big guy. He's
Could it be Kevin? Kevin?
he's kind of black, right?
Black? Yes. Kevin.
Yeah. He's wearing a dark gray polo. Kevin, you know his last name? Just so I don't mix him up with anybody.
He's,
Kevin.
he's,
Okay.
he's the only Kevin in the store.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Kevin is the bakery.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Great. Thank you. I got his name. I got his first name.
Okay.
His name's Kevin.
Kevin.
They don't know his last name.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. So I'm
Put
going to
this
give
up
them a
now.
subpoena.
Okay.
I'm going to serve them with a subpoena so that we can get the video from
Okay.
them for their footage. I understand you have yours, but just so we have
Right.
like all angles, right?
Right.
I am going to, in a little bit, it's not going to be immediate. I'm going to have a link sent to you from Axon. You can
Okay.
upload your camera footage.
I've done that before.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
you know how it
Yeah.
looks. Okay, perfect. Sounds good to me. So then I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
I think that's so. What I can expect next is that what you just said. But as far as today, did you get his name by chance?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's going to be on the report. It's going to, his name is, as far as they gave me, it's Kevin. I just have to do a little more research on my end. So they only gave
Okay.
me Kevin. Let's say that. Sorry.
Okay.
They did not give me his first and last
All
name.
right.
So
So is
I
he?
don't want to lie to you.
Do you know where he is?
Where he is? No. Again, I'm going to have to pull all those records
Okay.
from him, which will happen. So again,
Okay.
I'm just going to have to write up the report and send it out. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No arrest will be made today, unless.
Today, right now, no. I'm going to
Okay.
tell you that right now, no.
Okay.
There will be an investigation that's going to be done. Obviously, you're going to upload your video. When I get that video, get his name, bada bing, bada boom, put it all together. We have
Okay.
a case.
All right.
I'd rather have a full case than half a case and then times out and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you understand or no, I'm not saying you understand, but I don't know if you know how the state attorney works. It's not. It certainly don't.
It's a
work
long
quickly.
process.
They
Yeah,
don't work
I know.
quick.
Yeah.
So I would rather have a full case before I go start the judicial process than start the judicial process and have half a case.
Yeah. The reason I'm just trying, I'm not trying to be annoying, but the reason I'm asking a lot of questions, trying to be thorough, is because I was attacked once in a WIC office by a big black lady, and officers let her go, and then after months and months and months trying to track her down, I had to go do one of those what do you call the lineups? But they show you
photo
pictures,
lineup. Yeah.
and then all the pictures look the same. It was like 5 pictures, and it's like it's the same lady.
Yeah.
So I guessed wrong, and so it never went further than that. So I always want to make sure, like, detain them, because usually this is the situation I find myself in.
I got
Yeah.
you. Okay.
All right, man. Well,
let me go get that
that's all
stuff started. That way
yeah.
I can at least start this letter for
Okay.
subpoena, start all that kind of stuff, and get it over to them.
All right.
Okay.
all right. Be safe out there, man. Have a good
You
day.
take care. Have a
Thanks.
good
All right, guys. Well, that's all we're gonna get, unfortunately. Just as I predicted, it doesn't look like law enforcement's going to be aggressive in trying to, figure out where the hell this guy is, so we can, wait around for him or go get him. He's got to come back for his shift, right? I don't know. I'll just kind of hang around, see if I happen to see the guy. You guys can bear with me if you want, or you can dip out. I'm just pretty much gonna stick around just to see if I see anything before I leave. All right, I'm looking at the chat now. All right, well, again, for those of you who missed parts or most of or you're just coming in, I was driving through here to get to a dispensary so I can do a sidewalk audit somewhere around here, and I was cutting through this parking lot here. There was 2 patrol vehicles from the sheriff's office right out here in front of Publix. And as soon as I noticed the police vehicles, I noticed that one cop that you just saw me dealing with, Boatwright, he threw this man to the ground. And it turns out it was over a trespass warning. And that's all I know. I don't know why this man was being trespassed, or why the deputy felt the need or found it necessary to throw this guy to the ground. But I'll get the body cam footage. I'll put in the public records request, get all that, put it together for you, combine it with, my thing here going on, because I was out here just asking questions, and you guys know me. I'm very peaceful, polite, pretty low key. I mean, I just kind of walked up from a distance, and I, grabbed Deputy Boatwright's attention, badge number 9688, and I said, "Hey man, when you get a chance, could you give me the CAD number?" And his answer was, "No, you can do that yourself through a public records request." I said, "Okay, well, I'll go ahead and put in a public records request now through you." He goes, "No, there's no way I can get that to you now." I said, No. I'm not asking you to fulfill the request. I'm asking you to submit it on my behalf." He goes, "No, I'm not going to be doing that. I am not doing that. You can do that yourself." And then from there, I knew this guy was a tyrant, and I got a little closer, or I just went and stood where everyone else was standing. It's not like I was obstructing. It's not like I was impeding. There was the guy who assaulted me. How he got involved was he proactively inserted himself into what I was doing. He's like, "You don't even know what happened." And I turned my attention to him and I said, "Yeah, so I think the aggressor, the Publix employee who assaulted me, said that because I don't know what's going on, I have no reason to be here. Like, that is the reason why I'm here, is to find out what the hell happened." So what is his point? I guess he was trying to say, like, I'm irrelevant. There's no reason for me to be here on private property. Well, I have just as right to be here as anybody else, And there was other people standing around. It's not like I was the only one, but because I'm recording, they treat me like I'm some kind of disease or cancer. Ridiculous. And so when the guy inserted himself in my business and he already saw that I was recording, but when I turned my attention over to him, because he was talking to me first, right? If you don't want to be on camera, we say this all the time. If you don't want to be on camera, don't talk to the cameraman. It's that simple. So when I turned my attention to the guy who assaulted me, Publix employee, he goes, "Don't you turn that camera over to me. I'll grab that phone right out of your hand," or something like that. And then he started circling me and getting closer. And so, of course, I'm like turning my camera towards him the entire time, standing in the same spot, mind you. And that's when he, became more aggressive and was walking right in my face. And so immediately I told the officer, like, "Hey, listen, I want to report a crime now." And of course, the antagonist took off down this way, and I had to give up all my information stuff to prosecute. And of course, this guy's nowhere to be found now. Nobody knows where he is because they're protecting him. And so now I'm going to have to wait months to see any kind of justice, which I'm pretty sure I won't. Don't get your hopes up, guys. I was straight up battered in a WIC office about a year or so ago, and nothing came out of that. So don't get your hopes up for this one, but gotta try. All right. Well, if I see the guy, let's do one more walkthrough. I'm gonna walk through Publix. I'm gonna fictitiously record here, so just bear with me with the camera angle for a minute. I'm acting like I'm talking on the phone, so I keep the phone upright like this. Y'all let me know if you see the Publix employee who assaulted me. Excuse me.
Yeah? Okay. I feel the stroller shaking. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, exactly. I think somebody...
Excuse me. Does Kevin work in this department?
Yes?
Oh, he's in this department. Deli.
No, bakery.
Oh, bakery. Is he here right now? Kevin?
So,
Yeah. Can I speak to him real quick? All right. Thank you. But he's here right now, right?
yeah.
Is he?
You are?
I had a question for him, and there was law enforcement was looking for him outside a little bit ago. Hey, question: Is Kevin here right now?
You have an order?
Huh?
You have an order?
Law enforcement was looking for him outside. I'm pressing charges against him because he assaulted me outside. He said, "I'm on the phone right now." So he like I said, he assaulted me. He came at me, said he was going to take my phone outside. When he inserted himself into my business, I wasn't even talking to him. So law enforcement was looking for him. I pressed charges. So is he here?
I know the police were they followed up with you on the sidewalk, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he here right now?
I don't know. Kevin's not here right now.
He's not here in the store. He's not. Okay. What's his last name?
We're not getting involved.
You're right. Yeah, you're not. Okay. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Yeah, these guys strongly suspect I'm recording. I don't know if my mic picked that up, but he's like, "Oh yeah, that guy's recording." It's all right. I'm walking out. It's legal to record in private until they tell you not to. I mean, that's, yeah, totally legal to record in private. That's how James O'Keefe gets most of his stories. If you watch Project Veritas, for example. All right, well, where's law enforcement? Because one of the employees said that he's here. So either Kevin, that's his name, Kevin is the guy who assaulted me. He's either hiding or these guys in here are protecting him from me pressing charges. Shame on them. I'm sure if I was a woman, they would be treating this a lot differently. So the manager's peeking at me over there. He thinks he got me because I'm recording now. When for all he knows, I just started recording, but yes, these guys are fixated on me right behind me. I'm just trying to cover the screen so they can't like actually see me recording. Yep, I got it on camera, guys. I got on my phone, on video, I have the assault. But what I want to do is I want to combine it with the body cam of the incident of the man getting thrown down to the ground that caught my attention and made me stop here in the first place to check it out. And then collided heads with the tyrant deputy. And then ended up getting assaulted for just existing out here with the camera and responding to Kevin for being rude and making contact with me first. And then having to go through this process of trying to press charges, and then now this guy is nowhere to be found. And the management on the inside of this Publix are more fixated on trying to get me out of here. Probably they probably want to be able to prove that I'm recording, so that way they can trespass me as well. I'm sure they would love to see me get thrown to the ground, like the other gentleman out here for, I guess, not leaving fast enough. All right, let's look at the comments. What do y'all think? Am I missing anything? Any suggestions anybody in the chat has? Did I pretty much cover everything I possibly can, having a knucklehead deputy who doesn't like me and doesn't seem like he's trying too hard to track the criminal down. You know, on the flip side of giving my information to this tyrant cop is that I know for a fact I don't have any warrants. Because you know, if there was a warrant on there, that tyrant would have loved to have put me in handcuffs. So there's no warrants out for my arrest. I'm happy about that. Maybe I'll get lucky and run into Kevin here in the parking lot. He saw that I was trying to follow him to his car just to get his, license plate. He didn't want me to get that, so he kept walking over here. So his car's probably over here somewhere. Maybe I'll get lucky and see him sitting in his car. I guess it's the last ditch effort to figure out like where he's at right now, and then I can call law enforcement back here and let them know, like, I found Kevin. I saw him. He's here. So it looked like Kevin was walking over here. I doubt he drives his Porsche. Let's see. Maybe it's this Toyota Yaris. Excuse me. He doesn't drive any of these, I'm sure. If I were Kevin, what car would I be driving? Toyota Corolla. Oh, Nissan. Yep, sounds about right. Yeah, I don't see Kevin. All right. I mean, I'm not giving the name Kevin a bad name. Kevin already had a bad name. I think Kevin's like the male version of a Karen, right? Or that's Darren. You got Darren, Karen, but I think they call him Kevin's as well. So the name Kevin's already damaged. I'm not doing more damage to it. Dereliction of duty by a law enforcement officer. I don't know. I can't really make that claim. I don't want to defame the officer. But I feel like more could have been done. I feel like the officer could have said, I'm investigating a crime. I need to know where Kevin is. I saw the video of him assaulting him. Where is Kevin? I demand to know where Kevin is. And then arrest his ass. But instead, the officer just wanted to get my information and go through the process on my end all the way. And then once he had all that information, he gives me this and says he'll send me an email where I can send him the video or upload the video into the Axon software so they can investigate and get a subpoena from the city attorney or city attorney, I believe. But that's a long process. This is going to be months and months down the road unless I can find Kevin right now and get his ass put in cuffs because he deserves it. Where the hell is this man? And now I got to go do more digging than I need to figure out what the incident number or CAD number is for the incident that took place out here with the man getting slammed down on the ground. Now I have to get creative with the information. I have to provide the exact times and all the other information instead of just putting a number there and saying, give me the body cams for this incident. So the deputy did me a disservice there for sure by refusing to give me the CAD number. I get the CAD number all the time from law enforcement. All he had to do is make a quick little radio call or go on his little computer and write it down on a business card or just shout it out loud since I'm recording. But no, the guy was a tyrant. He doesn't want to do any more work than he's required, even though he is required under Chapter 119 of the Florida statutes to take down my request on my behalf and submit it to the proper designee to get that fulfilled that way. Somebody said, I bet he went in the back door. I don't know. Let's walk around the backside of this. Maybe he's smoking a cigar or a cigarette. So Kevin works in this Publix, and I figured out like the area he works in because of the collar shirt. So the dark gray shirts, they work back here in bakery. So Kevin works in bakery. That probably explains the way he, or the reason why he looks the way he does. But he works back there in bakery. I know this is not a government entity, but I mean, it's certainly worth, I'm going to be redressing my grievances here. This Publix treated me like crap. One of their employees assaulted me, for peep's sake. So yeah, I mean, I definitely will be redressing my grievances. Let me see. I need to get the like phone number and address. I don't know if I can minimize the screen here without turning off the live to do that. I'll ask this lady. Oh, what's the phone number here? What's the phone number to?
407 856 6040.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so that's the phone number for this Publix here in Orlando, Florida. I'm gonna walk around the backside here real quick and then come back over here and then end the live. So I'm just this again. I'm trying to exhaust all measures to see if I can spot Kevin. If I can spot him visually, I can call law enforcement back here to make an arrest, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm going to be redressing my grievances, of course, with the sheriff's office on the deputy. This is his name, Deputy Boatright, Boatright, badge number 9688. If anybody wants to put that in text form in the chat so I can go back and look at it later, or anybody else who wants to redress their grievances, you definitely, I'm not telling you what to do. Petition your government, redress your grievances. You guys have the phone number now. I got it from one of the managers at that Publix. And the sheriff's office, I believe I would guess it's the one off Lake Underhill. I'm not sure which location it is, but what is the zip code here? I don't know, but it's the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Orange County Sheriff's Office. And the deputy is Boatright. Deputy Boatright. Guy was an absolute tyrant. The guy was a tyrant. The moment he saw me or heard my voice, he was like, yeah, I want nothing to do with this guy. And he treated me like a second-class citizen, like a scumbag. And I was, you know me, guys, I'm like as polite as can be. I'm just like, hey, man, when you get a chance, let me get the CAD number, please. All these cops, all these Florida cops are using that HALO law that Ron DeSantis put into effect for the purpose of hemming up patriots or people who know their rights and actually want to use them. Ron DeSantis put that into effect at the beginning of this year, in January of this year, because he wants the officers to abuse it. I mean, because it is being abused. We foresaw that coming. Let's face it, they didn't create the HALO law to protect law enforcement or first responders. He tries to make it or gaslight us, saying, oh, it's also about the first responders, but first responders can't tell you to back up 25 feet. They have no authority. So it's really about law enforcement, as if law enforcement don't already have enough qualified immunity and perceived authority with large egos. Now they got the HALO laws, another catch-all charge to say, well, he didn't get back exactly 25 feet when I told him to, even though I wasn't impeding or anything. I just asked one question, and then after this deputy Boatright, after he said he was not going to help me out with the public records request or get the CAD number for me. I tried to get the other officer, the other deputy. I tried to get the other deputy's attention, and for simply trying to get his attention, Deputy Boatwright, the tyrant, got right in my face and said, "You need to get back. I'm going to tell you right now, you need to get back 25 feet. You're impeding on my investigation. I will arrest you for blah, 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 blah." So I was like, whoa. I was not expecting this, to just trying to get a CAD number so I can get the body cam footage of this man being thrown down to do a story on it later. Turned into like an audit. Wasn't expecting that. I appreciate you guys being in here. We have, I think I saw like a little over 300 in here at one time. Haven't really been paying attention to the screen though, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I already provided the Publix phone number. Somebody said, Publix phone number, please. Oh, there we go. I think somebody just put it in there. Stop resisting now. Is that John Felix? Stop resisting now. Is that one of his channels? Yeah, so recap, I'm just, as far as where to take it from here now, I think I'm pretty much done hunting around for Kevin. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'm sure if I go back into Publix, they're going to try to trespass. They're going to try to trespass me. I'm pretty sure about that. So where to go from here, I'm going to redress my grievances with the Orange County Sheriff's Office on Deputy Boatwright, badge number 9688, for being obstinate and a complete tyrant. And then also I'm going to be making contact with this Publix. I mean, really all I can do with them is, well, it's a private company and I was assaulted by one of their employees. I mean, I guess it could get pretty ugly litigation-wise. We'll see. All right, well, I'm gonna go to my car and see if I can get an audit done here before it gets dark. And thank you all for sticking it out here with me. And hold on one second. Across the street here real quick. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. Thanks again for sticking it out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and try to get an audit in before the end of the night, before everything closes down. This took up a couple of hours. I wasn't expecting. So, again, if you feel like redressing your grievances, that's up to you. I provided the information to you guys, and I'll keep you updated. Don't expect any like quick turnaround updates because like the deputy said, it could take months, and I know he's right about that because it took like a year really to kind of get anywhere with another case I mentioned earlier in the stream. So I'll turn the camera back around this way so I can see any posts here. Thank you guys for posting the phone number again. I think that's the phone number to Publix there, 407-856-6040, and then the sheriff's office is Orange County Sheriff's Office in Orlando. So I'll have to look and see what the closest Orange County Sheriff's Office is in relation to this Publix here. All right, well, thank you guys. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you haven't checked out my latest video from today, don't forget to check that out. And of course, hit that notification bell if you're already subscribed so you get all the notifications for every post on my channel. That would include community posts as well. So when you hit the notification bell, that's what you're getting. You're getting notified of every post, not just the videos that come out, but also like the community post. And it makes sure that you're notified unless, you know, YouTube is trying to censor something, like some of the later videos that I did. If you know what I'm talking about, I got into some controversial stuff. Some of my more later videos at these abortion clinics. So yeah, thank you guys. And I'm not very good at ending conversations or streams, so I'll just say I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, truth, trigger, troll.